Thanks, nice to meet you.
Yeah. Have a seat.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for seeing me today. To be honest, I'm actually quite nervous about this.
David, it's truly not a problem. My job is to help you to understand what's going on with your life. So tell me what's bothering you.
I have impersonation syndrome.
Do you mean imposter syndrome?
What do you mean?
Do you doubt your accomplishments? Are you concerned that people will discover you to be a fraud?
No, not at all. I have impersonation syndrome. Basically, I can't stop myself from doing impersonations of famous and well-known people. It's a compulsion. Like, I have to do it, or I feel like I'll go mad, like my head will explode or something. Do you know what I mean?
I think so. Can you give me an example?
Well, the other day, I was watching the news and I was thinking about coming to therapy, and then I just started acting like Donald Trump. This is going to be a great therapy session. It's going to be huge, tremendous. Everyone's going to be talking about it. They're going to say, Don, what a great therapy session that is. No one knows more about therapy than I do, believe me. If you hear anything different, it's fake news. It's probably China. So you know who's going to pay for this therapy session? That's right, Mexico. Make therapy great again.
So you watch a TV article on Donald Trump and then you start impersonating him?
That's correct. That's correct.
Fascinating. So it seems like external stimuli affect the subject of the impersonation. Do you find there are certain triggers that create this compulsive behaviour?
Now that you mention it, every time I go to the gym, I start acting like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'll just go up to other people when they're working out and I say, look at your arms, it's really impressive. Every time that I see you working out, I look at you and I think, you look like a Superman. It's really incredible. And then I just say the dialogue straight from his movies. I say, Maria, you have to listen to me. They're trying to kill us. We have to get down and get out of here. I'll be back.
And do you find there's anything else that...
Doctor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the greatest videos of all time. Of all time! Sorry, I was just listening to Kanye West on the way over.
David, it's not a problem. You're helping me by just letting me observe your behaviour. I'm wondering, do you feel that stress or anxiety bring this on in any way?
I thought it might, but it also happens when I'm happy, like when I'm watching Netflix or whatever. Like, I was watching the latest Jimmy Carr comedy special, and now, every time I laugh like him.
Okay.
Oh, it's really annoying. I mean, you know, he's a really clever, funny guy, but it's just a weird laugh. I always get really strange looks from people.
So you impersonated Kanye West earlier. I'm wondering, do you find that other musicians bring this on for you?
Oh, for sure. Snoopy D-O-double-G. Mind on my money, money on my mind. Gangsta gizzle shizzle my rizzle. In a word, yes.
Do you feel that you're unhappy with yourself? Do you feel more comfortable in someone else's skin?
Oh, it is what it is. That's all it is. That's all it is. I mean, When a tree falls in the woods, does it make a sound? I mean, when a dog goes for a walk in the park, is it going to take a piss? You'll only know that if Robert's your father's brother.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. What are you talking about?
That's an impression of my Uncle Pete. That's a spot-on Uncle Pete. He's really well known in our family for saying stuff like that.
Sure, I'll take your word for that.
Hasta la vista, baby. If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Are you being Arnold again?
I said I would be back.
Yes, you did. Can't fault you on that one. I wonder, do you find that these impersonations are of people that you look up to or that you would like to emulate?
This year has been a significant year in society. As technology changes, people are able to interact in ways never before seen in human history, thus changing who they are and their outlook on life, changing history forever.
Is that the Queen of England?
Why, yes it is, young man.
Sorry, I've done it again. I was just thinking about Christmas and, you know, she does a speech every Christmas Day and it's that kind of thing.
Yes, I'm familiar with it. But David, I don't want to meet other people right now. I want to meet you. And importantly, I want to know what's going on in your life for you right now. Can you tell me more about that?
I mean, isn't it obvious? I can't stop doing these impressions. I feel trapped. It's like a compulsion, but I can't stop it. I feel like I'm sabotaging myself, you know?
Absolutely, I hear you. I've got a book I think we can start with, okay? Now, I can also ask some colleagues to see if they have heard of anything similar. This is much worse than I thought it was going to be.
It's not a problem. Have a seat and we can talk about what's going on in your world.